This is the Briggs & Riley Sympatico hard spinner luggage. This is the large version, 30-inch, in the color plum, which is kind of a purplish type color, wine type color. Now, something to keep in mind when you're buying hard luggage is there are different types. There's the heavy ones, which are made out of metal. So I have an aluminum carry-on. You could also get some in titanium. There are the really cheap ones, which are typically made out of a plastic called ABS, but they tend to crack. This is polycarbonate, which is going to be one of the strongest artificial materials. And then there's going to be some intermediate ones that are you're going to find from other companies that are maybe a little bit stronger than ABS, but not quite as strong as polycarbonate. Now, something to keep in mind is that this isn't going to be the lightest material. So polycarbonate is giving us a trade-off between strength, durability, and weight. So it's going to be a bit lighter than the metal, but still quite strong. Now, the number one reason that you are probably going to pay $769 for this, which is the current price on Amazon, is not just about the fashion or the durability, but it's the warranty. You're getting a lifetime warranty. Briggs & Riley stands by their warranty. In fact, you don't even need to bring proof of purchase, i.e. a receipt, to get warranty service. So when you're doing the math, and this is what I was doing, is I was thinking, okay, well, I could buy a cheaper luggage for maybe $300. I was considering buying Monos, but when I looked at Monos, the design was nice. I was eager to buy it. But when you get away from the fake reviews that they've inflated and get away from the PR, which they've done a very good job of, and actually look at the reviews on Reddit, what you'll find is that Monos falls apart. A lot of people were reporting that even after using it once, it already is breaking, cracking. So when you buy Briggs and Riley, it's like, okay, well, yeah, I'm paying a premium of a price, not as much as Rimowa, but much more than you would with some of the cheaper brands. And as long as you're able to use it, perhaps 2 or 3 times as long as the other ones, or for that many more years, and with the lifetime warranty, of course, you're going to be able to get that. Then financially, it actually makes sense. It's not just a luxury purchase or an extravagant purchase. So let's talk about the luggage itself. It's not as flashy as something like Romoa, but it looks nice, and I went with a bit of a distinctive color here. So it's understated. It's you're buying quality, but you're not trying to show off that you have a lot of money when you buy Briggs and Riley. So we got these nice little branded zippers here that hook into the lock, where you put your numbered lock and your release here. You have the logo here. Now, something you may find strange is there's a little empty icon here. I believe this is when if you want to get your name engraved into it, at least when I went to one of the stores, that's what they suggested. Now, the handle is just sort of pops up a little bit. There's nothing too extravagant about it. You have this extending handle, which I find very nice. It seems to be some sort of light aluminum. It's very comfortable and easy to lift up. In the back, what we see some nice Briggs and Riley branding here. We have a little thing to put in your information, and you just slip that down here. Now you can see from traveling a little bit, I do have a bit of scuffs already on it. And what Briggs and Riley says is they design their luggages for the real world. So it's not a hypothetical world where people gently carry your luggage with white gloves, but rather it's meant to be smashed around a bit. And one of the great things about polycarbonate is it's not going to get dented the way that something like a Rimowa aluminum one will. Now, I also have a few scuffs on the front, but some of these sort of wiped off, so it's fine. You see these double wheels here seem to be very well made. I haven't had any issues with them. So there's a double spinner on each of them, and it's branded with Briggs and Riley. Now we'll take a look at the inside. Now inside here, you can see that there are two zippers. So you could slip, for example, dirty laundry or something into here, or put your socks here, your underwear here, another zipper. And then there's the third zipper, which opens up the much larger compartment here, where you can put your folded clothes, your speaker, your whatever. And then there's another hidden zipper in here where you can get access to where the hard shell is. So I'll just close this up a little bit, and then we'll take a look at the other side. Now, on the other side, we see the design is a little bit different. There's these compression cables with little buckles here that you can undo. Put your stuff under there, and then put this on the top as a way to sort of compress it down, something that's very common for those of you that use Rimowa. And there's also these little gimmicky things here. And what these do is they enable the luggage to get larger than it is by default. I'm a little bit torn as to what the point of this is. If it's meant to be a large spinner, then why not just have it always extended? I don't really know the advantage there, but you do know that you can get more size out of this than you would need than is currently the case. Now, this isn't the largest luggage that I've had, but it's generally larger than what most people would have. So 30 inches is quite large. I had something even larger than that, but the problem when you get even at this size is there's a tendency to go overweight. So you don't really need anything bigger than this for most people in most cases, unless you have very large items that are not particularly heavy, or you're willing to pay the overage charge to go even heavier than is the default for airlines. I've been quite happy with this. I'm someone that's traveled a lot, and I just don't want to buy things that are going to fall apart very quickly. I want to buy things that are going to last, and I respect good brands that stand by the credibility that their brand name has built up over time. And a lot of people on Reddit and forums, they'll almost everyone will say universally that Briggs and Riley is a trusted brand. It's not just a label that's slapped on something that doesn't have any meaning behind it. Now, I was particularly happy because this very large item shipped very quickly when I ordered it on Amazon. So I was happy with that, and I was able to take it to Asia with me. And I am interested in buying the new hybrid luggage from Rimowa, which is made out of this polycarbonate material, which I believe Rimowa actually invented it, and but it also combines elements of aluminum. So I'd like to see the comparison between that and Briggs and Riley. But what really sold this on me was the warranty. If you're willing to have that level of warranty where you don't even need proof of purchase, that means you really stand by the durability of your product, and you really want people to have something that, as Briggs and Riley says, is designed for the real world. So that's what's great is it's designed to be thrown around by airline staff. It's designed to operate in a world where there are going to be scratches, there are going to be some scuff marks, and it's going to be dragged around the city. These wheels are not going to fall off very quickly. So in many ways, this is a purchase that you could actually call an investment without a tongue-in-cheek response where you're just buying a luxury or overpriced item, and that's not the case with Briggs and Riley.